Hello. This might be a long video. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a long video. Ugh, daddy. Start on my cat. Um, so yes, I've got little skin situations, not by my doing, but it's situations going on right now, which is why I titled this video Noted. That way I can come back to it. Hello. Hello, flowers and all that jazz. What's going on? My name is Shalise, and I've been exploited for several years. I am doing these videos just as a resource because just in case if anything does happen to me, people push it too far because with narcissists, you give them an inch, they take a mile. And if anything should happen, then there's going to be somebody else. Obviously, right now at this point in my life, I am super annoying to them. So more than likely there's somebody being groomed right now, and through trial and error. They haven't found the right one yet. So until then, it's just me. But when I'm like, either not able to be controlled or they're just, annoyed with me and all the other kind of jazz, they're going to move on to somebody else. And if they do, maybe you can have some resources here that will be able to benefit you, this, that, here, and a jazz. Because unfortunately, there's other people who are trying to pretend like they're helpful. Excuse me. There are helpful people out there, but there are people that are using my life and my circumstance in order to profit off of it. And of course, I'm not talking to the ones that have been helpful. Hey, passives, what's going on? I super appreciate all your help that you've been providing me so far. But I'm talking about, like, you guys know which ones I'm talking about, like the phonies. So, yeah, hello. My name is Shalise, and it has been a whirlwind, getting to this point here in my life where the lights are just becoming brighter. It's insanity. At this point in my life, we're at the, fuck a lot of people, if not everybody. And with that being said, a lot of the people are just, they're not sorry. They're not sorry, and they are taking no accountability. Or they're saying that they, let's see, what is it? They're saying that, oh, they're being spiteful to shit that I didn't do to them, or they just, wanted to be nagging. Also, they have no regrets, and that they believe in taking it too far when it comes to anything. And they just like drama. Basically, they just like drama. And they like being messy. So, okay, okay. So yeah. So again, yeah, this is me on my road to social freedom, whatever that may be. It seems very elusive because people seem extremely cocky and that they keep, entertaining the BS, and they seem to be continuing their negative ways. But yeah, I'm just, again, this information, whatever it may be, like, hopefully it's helpful. Again, I'm winging it. Okay, I don't know the guaranteed ways in order to get rid of narcissists that are this deep and this many and this abusive to a person's basic human rights. But I'm acting accordingly, logically, and also with, like, being very selective about, like, who's in my presence and who's giving me information in order to move forward. So this has been very interesting thus far. All right, so here's the thing. One of the things, the reason why I named this Noted is because I've just been taking a lot of notes. Like, normally I'm just listening to people, or I'm hearing what people have to say, and I'm listening, taking heed, because there's some things that, like, I will reflect on. And I think that's one of the things that you need in order to develop personal growth. So, like, even if it's like, constructive criticism that's not constructive criticism, in which, maybe, like, you're thinking too far about this way or too far about that way. I like to be open-minded. So yeah. However, I've been noticing that it's been a less give and take, meaning that I've been listening more to what other people had to say and people were only just hearing me and not listening to exactly what I had to say. And I don't appreciate any of that, because in the whole scheme of things, when it comes to communication, like, there is a give and take. Like, uh, these people, basically, I'm identifying people as gaslighters when they want to hear what I say but not listen. So, for instance, if I say that I'm not attracted to somebody anymore because of the bullshit that they put me in, or the slander, or the circumstance that I'm in, but they want to listen to somebody else, but they don't want to hear exactly what I have to say. Like, they don't want to listen to me, but they'll hear what I have to say in order to either twist it or just disregard it. Then that's just gaslighting. That's gaslighting, or that's just, them. It's gaslighting to the point where they're trying to give me fucking advice for bullshit that I don't even need. I'm just like, okay, well, this is not conducive to me in my life, because I've let this person go. Like, I've been let this person go. I have not looked for this person romantically in years. If I ever talked or communicated with this person, it has been on a professional or casual setting. So don't try to gaslight me in order to help me, because you're not helping me. You're really just being a messy misunderstanding, and a disillusional bitch. I don't really don't like that shit. And people are talking about like a source, because basically, all right, the way how people are getting their information, misleading information. Bruh. All right, so anyway, bruh. All right, bruh. So anyway, yeah, I'm just like so annoyed with people when it comes to them trying to give me like advice for like relationship stuff, for situations that I'm no longer invested in. However, they're taking their information from, and shit you not, my narcissistic ex, or my narcissistic exes, or my people that are in my life, that were slandering me and gossiping and all the other kind of shit. Like, it's like, okay, well, who else are you going to get the content from about, my day-to-day activities? But then you need to catch yourself also. Like, why would you want to continue supporting someone who's oppressing me? You feel me? So it doesn't make you an ally. It makes you someone who's not supporting me. It doesn't mean like, okay, well, watch me in order to try to it doesn't mean to stop watching me in order to no, excuse me, it doesn't mean to start watching me in order to try to give me fucking advice. If you're watching me, then you try to be telling the authorities. If you're trying to give me any advice, it's to tell me about what, evildoers are doing. It's not to be messy and tell me about somebody who's not in my life and what they're doing, because I could give two fucks. If this person is coming into my life or doing something that's, inhabiting my life, those people, like, you know who you are. I appreciate you. I thank you for telling me about certain things and certain activities that, certain people are doing. And other people, like, always go fuck yourselves. So my video is like 100%. So, see me, I was just throwing the finger at people. So, my video is generally basically whatever the fuck it is that I want it to be, because since I am watched, since I am oppressed, like, people are watching me, and people are thinking like, oh, this is victim mentality. You stupid bitch. Let me stop you right there. If certain type of people are watching this, and we have literally given them the green fucking light, and the government and corporations and all the other kind of shit are running with it and being like, oh, you think this is cool? All right, bet. Because if she, which is me, like, if she is not going to satisfy you guys and do exactly what it is that we, want her to do, or entertain you or stuff like that, because, they'll try to make it interesting, like, oh, she's not doing anything, it's, yeah, you guys are acting like little complaining kids at like a zoo or circus, like, oh, mommy, make it roar or something like that, make the tiger roar or something, something to that extent. And then, the zookeeper or whatever like that uses a whip in order to, or introduces another tiger or a monkey or something, whatever like that, to just, make the animal react. if you have given the green light to being disruptive and taking over somebody's personal life and wanting to be invasive, intrusive, controlling, manipulative, slanderous, making up different type of scenarios, disrupting person, poisoning them, messing with their personal stuff, breaking them out, or like doing other kind of things, then you have literally given the green light for that shit to happen to you too, or to somebody that you love. And you might think that, oh no, because with me, it's going to be different because I have people who love me. Sweetie, it has exposed a lot of stuff for me about people who is and is not in my corner. And I don't care exactly how hard you think that somebody will go hard for you like that. If shit hits the fan, they can make it like they can make you like they can add pressure to your life. They can take people out. They can take people out. They will find a way in order to make shit difficult for you. They can. You guys have already established that, there's a price for anybody. So you're not really saying anything when it comes to, people are not really saying anything when it comes to super moral rights or anything like that. I'm not talking about the people who have been helpful. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people who have literally just been doing nothing but just smiling in my face and just trying to share encouraging words, but it's encouraging words in order to make me resilient, in order to keep me in the dark, in order to keep me going for ambitious or like things like that. Move your feet, keep going, keep striving, keep getting what you want to, when all the time in the background, they're over here sabotaging. They're over here putting like roadblocks in my way. They're over here telling people that I would try to pursue or associate with, don't do business with her. Then it's just fun and games for these people. It has no intention of actually anything really happening, because people are looking to fucking sabotage and like not make an opportunity. It's not about, okay, don't care about the no's, don't like keep going, because the no's don't scare. The no's don't scare me. The no's don't scare me. The challenges don't scare me. But if I already know that you guys are already invading my privacy, it can be phones or anything. It's not like, okay, I'm going to publicly tell people, these are my goals and this is what I'm about to go do next. No, it's you invading my privacy, invading my personal space, listening to my phone calls, looking up at things that I look at, reading my emails, this, that, here, and the third, and then making steps in order to block those. That's where the part where people need to be accountable for. Like, don't try to make it seem like, okay, she hasn't been working hard. No, I've done the fucking footwork, okay? And you guys have been on my fucking back like monkeys. Of course, flowers and passives. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these little bitter, passive aggressive, manipulative bitches. Like, you can talk about, about the monetary gains and stuff like that from like what you have now, but just know that it was off the fucking foundation of what I've done. This is disgusting and very weak and a flawed characteristic of any person, like of anybody, to just, be that fucking pathetic, flawed. Just entire. I mean, no. Hey, look, we're all flawed human beings, though. But these bitches are just trash, total trash. Throw it away. Cookie cutters, because there's so many of them too. We need to stay away from them. This is the reason why I'm also doing this video, because like you need to exactly witness these kind of prepare yourselves, and if you actually see these type of activities, or just be mindful. Just be mindful. I'm not gonna if you look at all my videos, I'm not just gonna give you something without a fucking solution. Like, I've given you things, and so that way you can look out for it. So hopefully that you'll be able to not run into the same situation that I have. And it blew my mind earlier back in the day, when people were just like so gung-ho about like saying, oh yeah, I'm the kind of person, they were saying that they're the kind of person who likes to take it too far or be spiteful or something like that. Okay. So that's like saying, say for instance, these are the same people and bitches that cry about their man cheating on them All right, so say for an instance, this person that's whining is flirting with a guy, or just flirting, or just trying to be, very, very negative, taunting, and all that other kind of shit, um, in front of their boyfriend. And the boyfriend's like, okay. And then he cheats on her. Flirting, cheating. It doesn't equate, but your boyfriend or your partner just took it too fucking far. That is the same equivalent of what you had said before to me. You said that basically, you're the kind of person who's spiteful and likes to take shit too far. Just know that when you're talking about something, karma will come back at you in another type of way, to you or somebody that you love. Do not be a stupid petty bitch saying stupid petty stuff and then not expect for karma or life to come back at you in a certain type of way. You feel me? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I swear to beings, people will always be contradicting themselves and being fucking hypocrites. I kid you not. So I've witnessed it on so many platforms, and on, like, in multiple levels. Okay. So yeah, hearing and listening. This right here is just like, yeah, these are my notes. So again, it's not okay. Look, we'll get to the meat and potatoes of everything. It's just that I like to be the kind of person who will like to be happy and smiley, and all the little shitty stuff about, oh, why won't you heal, and this, that, here, and the third. But you weren't the person that were telling me that people were stealing from me, people were poisoning my food, people were identity theft, people were um, slandering me and blocking opportunities. Like, bitch, you knew about it then, but you weren't saying that. You were over here trying to share posts and trying to make me feel guilty because I wasn't trying to look at the sunny days when I'm standing in the fucking rain. Like, I'm hopeful and have faith. But if I'm over here still, like, carrying on, and you're over here, it's like walking with, like, your head, like somebody with a palm in your head, and you're walking and somebody's just trying to push you. You feel me? So if I'm over here getting sick and stuff like that, and you're just like, oh, drink your water. I'm sorry, does the water help me not be poisoned? Because honestly, if they're poisoning the water and you want me to drink the water, then what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you feel me, bitch? Like, you're telling me all these things, and it's just like, not you, flowers and passive, but like, these people are telling me these certain type of things though, but they're like really just, they're being stupid. They're being stupid. They're being dangerous. They're being very narcissistic, spiteful. Again, like, people are really, like, they've opened the doors to being abused, and people are just literally going to run with this. Like, obviously the person who's being groomed, I don't know who this person is, but I'm just saying, like, this shit is not going to be enough, because honestly, as I'm like opening up my eyes, like, I'm becoming very more strict with my fucking boundaries. So, that's not going to hold on, that's not going to do well with the people who were enjoying, taking my ideas. That's not going to go well for the people who were reveling and looking at a smaller person. No, excuse me, we're trying to keep somebody small while they, like, got big. It's so crazy. Like, yo, I used to put my life on the back burner and then puff people up, and I realized that that was something that was my own mistake, because I believe that we can all, like, achieve something. So when I wanted to even achieve something together, even that was like too much and intimidating for other people. So I, I don't, honey bunny. And so that was insanity. I I believe that sometimes people just like to have other people to step on and exclude people who just might seem like, they can actually achieve something. So I don't want to be bullshitted with no, keep going, keep doing this, when you're still staying silent about the people who are trying to oppress me, who are oppressing me. But as I'm still, like, kind of like going against the grain. So yeah, and of course, the naysayers, the gaslighters, they're gonna be the ones that are like, oh my goodness, like, why is she why is she still talking about this kind of stuff and whatnot like that? Like, you're gonna be lucky that I don't listen to, you dumb bitches, because like, well, you flowers and passive, they are going to be lucky one day, because like, if anything does happen to me, like, they're gonna need it should they fall into that same type of like peril. You feel me? Or like some type of shit like that, like some type of bullshit like that. Like, I don't want to speak any of that kind of shit into my existence. But at this point in time, it's just like, yeah, with the lights on, like, I'm not here to put up with a lot of people's shit. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm just like one of those people who have literally been fighting in the warrior kind of stance, and there's these bullshit third party kind of people who are telling me to just like, oh, keep going, keep striving, be resilient. Oh, you were meant for this. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck your dumbass stuff. Because you sound really motherfucking weak. Because honestly, if you actually had the fucking authority to say something like that, then I mean, maybe you could say something as far as like, okay, so who's the person who's doing this? Like, drop the fucking name. Like, you feel me? Like, honestly, fuck you. Do not ever in your fucking life say any of that kind of shit to anybody, not just me, but to anybody. No, we are not meant for fucking this. Like, there's never a fucking situation in order for somebody to be oppressed. Stay over there. There's like no common sense or anything or any type of intellectual powers that any people possess when it comes to that kind of bullshit. Because I don't want to hear it. Like, no, I'm not here. Like, let's be honest. Honestly, pick it how you want it. At this point, I'm not here to be of service, to be a hero, to save people. I'm here to save myself, because no one is here to save myself. Like, it's the gaslighting part that I was saying. Like, they were like, oh, like, you're over here oppressed, but yet, you're not asking for help. So then I asked for help in several fucking videos. I even put down ways how you can literally help. They stopped saying that shit. Now it's just like, no one's going to save you. You have to save yourself. They went back to that. And I'm just like, yeah, I knew that. I knew that. So it doesn't make any, like, all right, I can't keep saying like it doesn't make any sense. Like, it makes sense to an extent, but some people are just literally like built to just be manipulative, confusing, and gaslight. I want no parts. I want no parts. Like, yes, that's what I said. Like, my intentions originally were to just, before all this shit came to light, I'm like, my intentions were to, save people, and like, not even just save people. I don't like saying that, because it just means that just help people. I don't want to save people. I want to help people. But at this point in time, I'm not at liberty to help anybody, and I damn sure don't want to be anybody's hero. Take it how you want it. I'm here to save myself, because that's obviously what needs to happen, because no one has anyone literally talked to the authorities and told them about, the situation about my side. Has anyone honestly reached out to me and told me the fucking truth about what's going on directly? No, they haven't. So yeah, at this point, it's not for me to be a hero. It's me to find out exactly what the fuck is going on, and the information that I'm sharing with you. Like, I really hope that it helps, and it's like, resourceful. But I just feel weird by saying like, okay, yeah, I'm over here to help or save you. Like, I'm just trying to like literally just give you. Like, honestly, the more and more that I'm like getting fucking information about what's going on with me, it's just like, no. Seeing as how like everyone that I knew that I thought was good, that be like are so fucking two-faced, I'm just like, no. I want fucking no parts. I want fucking no motherfucking parts. Yeah, I'm so over it. It doesn't mean that I haven't been like genuine or nice to other people. It doesn't mean that I haven't been genuine or nice to other people in the past. Like, those stuff were real, 100% real, because this is the sad thing. Here I am figuring out that my life has literally been on like filmed, and all these like nice genuine activities, volunteering and caring about people and putting them in a certain type of position before me, and just really putting my heart and my own life like at the sacrifice of other people. Yeah, it's got me to that point where now I'm like, okay, no. It's like really at this point right now, I'm just like, yeah, no. They're like, this is just not the wave. This is not the wave. I'm not saying that I don't want to be a person. I don't want to. I damn sure don't want to be on that team where the narcissists are. I don't. I don't. I'm just saying that at this point in my life, like I'm not here to hold people's hand. I'm just here to deliver a resource. I'm here to interact with people who are just, above the bullshit. I want to just softly interact with people because like this is just a very manipulative world environment space that I've been put in. A lot of people are trying to gaslight me to be resilient in order to still be entertainment for them, and I don't like that, or be a resource for them, and I don't respect that. Yeah, I don't like any of that. It's disgusting. It's off-putting. It's disingenuous. Like, fuck out of here. I don't like any of that shit. So yeah, no, I'm not trying to, like, you're seeing all this physical shit like happen to me to harm me, and you're just like, oh, stick with it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Like there's so many negative stuff that I could feel, or like go into the dark side and be like, but I'm just like, no, I just really just don't want no parts of people like, ugh, ugh. Like it's just gross. I really just want to gravitate to just like, I don't know, any type of like kindness and light. But yeah, take it how you want it. Like again, this resource, it may seem helpful, but it's just like I'm not trying, because I think that, yeah, it's my goodness. The way I'm explaining it is just like, okay, well, she's just like fuck everybody. I'm not saying, damn sure not saying fuck everybody, because I want this shit to be, I want this shit to be helpful. I don't want to be helpful. I'm so sorry. No, actually, I'm not sorry. Go fuck y'all. I'm not here to be helpful. I'm here to provide helpful advice. It's like saying, oh yeah, like I'm a good person. I'm a good person compared to like a lot of other fucked up people, but like, I've done things, okay? Not like I haven't done anything malicious, but it's just like, I don't know, like, oh, like, I mean, I haven't been the mean girl. I've done retaliated as a mean girl, because I'm very like, mean to people who have been mean to me after a certain point. But then I just stop, because I'm just like, okay, well, fuck you guys. But it takes a point. Like I'm not just reactive like that. That I'm not like, yeah. But like I don't like saying things like, oh, I'm like, I don't think anybody's good, really. Like people have done things. Ugh, I'm going down the rabbit hole here. I am a good person by textbook, but again, I don't like saying those things, like, because I'm just like, I can be bad. I can be like, I've been bad. But like, no, if you really heard, like, if you don't hear the slander and the gossip, and the lies about other people from me, they like, and you'd be like, no, tell me the truth. What's really bad about her? And they'd be like, she was boring. It was ouch. Actually, like, I mean, it was like, yo, like she talks a lot, like a lot of mean shit. Like she has like a slick fucking mouth, when people like piss her off. But again, she cut off people. Like, yeah, like, nah. So I don't know. This is certain things, like, honor that father. I'm just like, yo, fuck him. Like, but I mean, so see that I just don't, with things like that. I'd be feeling, no, excuse me. I used to feel guilty about, because like that's the part where I feel like, oh, like I'm not a good person now. But it's like, yo, like fuck a lot of people. Anyway, no, by textbook standards, I guess a lot of people will call me, a good person. It's just I don't like titles, because that just kind of holds me to a standard where if I say some slick shit to people who are being mean to me, then that's when you're going to try to guilt me. And I'm just like, no, well then fuck you too. No. So, but no, I'm not for the messiness. I'm not for the drama. I'm really not for any of that kind of shit. It's just that people are literally trying to flood me with a lot of fucking abuse. And I've had it. I'm done with it. I don't want any of that shit. That's never been my thing. Like any type of criminal activities and stuff like that, like that's definitely not That's definitely have not been me. So but when it comes to like the little drama, slander, and all that kind of little petty, um, childish shit, I don't even want any part of that. I really don't want any part of that. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. It doesn't mean that like now the time that you can try to slay me. No, bitch. It means that I'm tired of my patience has worn thin. So definitely watch yourself. That's what it means when I says that I'm tired. Like my patience has worn the fuck thin. So when you try to if you ever think about countering and try to appeal to a soft side, it's just like you lost that shit. Like be careful exactly with how you approach me, because like yo, I'm annoyed with this shit. It's like I'm so over it. So any type of like, again, helpful advice, I want to send out helpful advice, but I'm not trying to be of help. I know how that sounds for the people who would take shit out of context and take it the wrong way, but it's just like, can you blame me? You've never been in this situation before. A lot of people have not been in this situation before, so, and I've not gotten any like, I haven't gotten anybody to be very direct, so I'm just like, man, fuck this. Here we are about to do this. Like, yeah. So in my thing about noted, gaslighting BS. People talking about encouraging resilience. Excuse me. I've been journaling, and also I'm still reading this book. Thank God. It's like, okay, The Highly Sensitive Person's Guide to Dealing with Toxic People: How to Reclaim Your Power from Narcissists and Other Manipulators by Shahida Arabi. So I really, so far so good. Okay. I mean, I started reading this earlier this year though, but now it's on Audible. So I'm just like, oh yeah, hell yeah. And it's reintroducing me to things about like future faking. And future faking has to do with pardon, something else has gone to my eye. And future faking has something to do with basically making promises in the future and just lying about it. So now in my environment, people are future faking when in terms with a third party. So they're like, oh, on behalf of this person, you will see this happening. You will receive this. This person's gonna come to you and you'll be free. And I'm like, no, fuck out of here. Like, this is called future faking. I don't believe any of these activities. These people are not what they say that they are, because the third party, excuse me, the source is not what they say that they are. The source is messy, dysfunctional, scheming, controlling, conniving, abusive. So just, take everything with a grain of salt, because the source wants you to ensnare you and keep you trapped and entertained in order to fill their fucking pockets. Because I'm not gonna pay. I literally work my job. I work my little job. It's just me. Just, I'm a single mother of 2 beautiful cats. And you know what? Because Lita's married to a chubby cat. And, and that's it. Like, I pay all my fucking bills. I've been paying all my bills forever. And when it comes to like, well, I've been paying a lot of my bills. Like, let's be total honest. Like, if I needed my dad to like pay something for me back in the day when I was like, in my 20s, then yes, that that was the wave. But now it's just like, ever since then, no, I've been paying all my bills. I've even been the person to be in relationships and fucking pay their bills, especially if they like live with me or something like that. And I'm just like I'm just over it. Okay, I am fucking over this. My oppressors are started from my fucking ex, Marcus Toro, and then he affiliated with David Webb, and then now it's just like a whole bunch of bullshit going on, where now it's just becoming marketing companies, and celebrities and influencers and all the other kind of shit. Look, I'm over here putting a lot of shit out here because, excuse me, and the people that's keeping this loop going around are people I'm related to and people who are associates, people who are I considered family who are not family because family would not do this, and people who I thought were my friends. And I'm putting this out here again because, like I said, I'm done with that. I'm over it. This is old. This is I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I'm not participating with the bullshit. I don't have any patience to hear anything that you have to say when it comes to being manipulative, or lying. Like, come to me fucking direct and honest, or get the fuck out of my face in my life. I just, yeah, this is me just totally being just with a lot of people. I'm just like, yo, I'm done. I'm just, I'm so done. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, it was like, all right, hold on. So these are my things that I put down and noted because I'm also journaling. I figure like as I'm learning and going through this stuff, like at least let me journal and get through this, because if I don't journal, I'm just gonna just like, I won't have the situations in order to provide it to you again. In the past, I used to be super major helpful. I'm assuming there's a bee that's like trying to come in here. And I love the bees, but it's not a moment right now. All right. Back in the day, I used to be super helpful, which is why this hurts. Actually, no, it doesn't hurt that much anymore. Which is why it hurt to say like, look, I don't want to be help. I don't want to be the helpful person, because it seems like the people who do that abuse it. You feel me? Like, I've been used and abused, and it seems like this right here, people are trying to manipulate this and consider me helpful, oppressing me to give me, for me to be entertainment to other people. It seems to be like, oh, I'm helping you be the person that you want to be or pretend to be. And no, fuck you guys. The only thing that I want to extend that's going to be of help is the oppressive state. It's to open up awareness for the gates that people have like opened up and just fuck themselves with. Because now at any point in time, if anything does happen to me, like I said, it's an open buffet for anybody to basically, if it has not already. Like, I would imagine that people are being groomed already, but they're either not good enough or they're not ready or whatever like that. So like, don't think that I'm the only person. So I'm just saying, like, really protect yourselves, because this is madness. Okay, so here's the gaslighting BS that I've been seeing lately, and this is why I'm also not doing the whole astrology readings and stuff like that, because it's a lot of people that's trying to just feed me bullshit about like somebody who I literally turned away. My last words to him, in like a casual situation, because they asked me for a relationship the last time that we had talked about, like, relationship wise. The last thing I told them was, I don't want a minus, I want a plus. Then that was basically 3 years ago. Yeah, that was like 3 years ago. That was 3 years ago, and I told this person that I don't want to I don't want a minus, I want a plus. And I said it respectfully. I wasn't saying it in any type of way that was caustic. And like, look, I don't mind like connecting with people if they are on, like, if they get their shit together. But like, as of right now, like, I just don't respect any of the disrespect and tacky slander about people who I've dismissed. Like, yo, I can love people, but I don't have to be with them. I can, and at this point, there's no love. At this point, it's like, how fucking dare you? How fucking dare you do all this and expect me to actually have feelings? Like, you're not doing anything that's showing me that you've changed. And this goes for people who I thought were friends. This goes for family members or anything like that. Like, you are not doing or showing me anything that shows me that you are of good moral character. To this day, like, people are not have not approached me with anything apology or anything real. So I'm just like, yo, yeah, I'm definitely like, I'm done. I'm like, totally on my own. But it does not mean that I don't have the inkling. Excuse me, that doesn't mean that I don't have the intention to want to make my own family. Because honestly, flowers and passives, like, when people not even disappoint you, but when people literally, like, when you have to cut people off, it's just like, fuck these people. Like, make your own fucking family, make your own fucking community. And that's exactly what I intend to do. Like, yes, the shit was insane, but that doesn't stop me from wanting to go ahead and pursue the things that I want to. It's just that I don't want to pursue it under the umbrella of being fucking like monitored without my fucking permission, because this shit is fucking illegal. Okay? This shit is fucking illegal. and I know what my rights are. And if you try to push me into being the person like, okay, well, go ahead and achieve what you want to do, make those moves, manifest, um, be, act in accordance to having faith, and be ladylike and all this other kind of bullshit nonsense. Bitch, this is what I was doing before I understood and realized that these people were literally being fucking narcissists and slandering my name. So if that wasn't the thing that made these people not leave me alone, not want to poison me, not want to break in and steal my stuff, not want to abuse or harm me, not want to disrupt or try to like harm my cats and me and mess with my vehicle and try to slander me, my reputation, mess with my jobs and all the other kind of shit. If while I was doing that, praying, being ambitious, being ladylike, having fun, smiling, if that right there, while I was in my full element, enjoying my life, if that right there didn't stop these, oh, that is a healthy being. If that right there did not stop them from moving on, then me continuing to do that in the future won't stop them either. No, I want justice, and I still want to go ahead and do exactly the things that I want to do, which is go ahead and pray and all that kind of stuff. And I can still do that, but I'm not gonna. Again, I'm holding strict fucking boundaries when it comes to me living my life now that in accordance to this situation that I'm in. So fuck you. Fuck you. I don't know which part you got into this fucking episode of my life, but you obviously are too stupid to understand that, okay, look, she was over here minding her fucking business, just living her fucking life, messing with nobody, disturbing nobody. But then people were just thinking that, oh, this is an entertaining thing, so let me fuck with her. Again, the only karmic that I needed to talk to you guys about was my ex Marcus, and the reason why that happened was because of a retaliatory thing. And the only reason why a lot of you bitches are over here trying to do slander and a twist of stories is because you're hearing it from a source that has literally oppressed me. So how does that make it actually seem valid? And it's so insane because you guys don't believing that he was a rapist, ugly ass ex. Excuse me. It can be evil, like ugly hearted. Okay, like he wasn't the best looking that person that I had dated, but he wasn't ugly hearted. Son of a bitch. So, yeah, I mean, beauty's an eye beholder, especially when you know somebody for a while. But no, this person here, yeah, it's all in that fucking video. Just go ahead and watch the fucking video because honestly, I'm not explaining this shit anymore. I told you guys exactly what it is, and how you accept that information says a lot about you. It says a lot about you. Like, how can you not believe that somebody was a rapist, narcissistic asshole when he's oppressing somebody and have taken it too far to harm, manipulate, steal from, and do all this kind of shit that's just literally just like gone off the wheel. Gone off the wheel. And now it can actually happen to anybody else because, like, I'm telling you, like, if I'm just like shutting down and going like, silent, then and silent here because again, I'm just gonna keep filming whenever I can, but it's just like, yeah, I'm telling you, it's madness. And I don't know why people are just like being very gung ho about calling me the chosen one. The chosen one just sounds very archaic, like, the virgin who goes into the volcano, minus the pretty rituals, okay, minus the Jews and all that other kind of shit, or the chosen one with Jesus Christ. Like, even Jesus Christ had friends. You feel me? People who like talk to them directly. Pardon me, talk to him directly and have family members and all that other kind of shit who were loyal to him and loved him. Like, I'm holding this all down like by myself, independent. Like, yo, like you can't never take that away from me. I've been trying to get things ambitiously by myself, and you guys have literally been trying to sabotage me. Excuse me, people have literally been trying to sabotage me. No, not been trying to sabotage me, but like sabotaging me and putting roadblocks. Yeah, it's just, yo, I'm just hoo ha ha, bruh, insane. Okay, so another gaslighting thing is people are saying like let go. So you're telling people to You want me to stop holding people that are accountable. That's what you were saying. A passive and flowers. That's not. I'm not talking to you. Like to the looking at people. You want me to let go. Let go means that um, stop holding these people accountable. No, I'm not gonna do that. I can let go to the point where like I don't need to keep referring to these people, um, but I also need to attain my justice because as long as I can get something in regards to just that freedom, that sense of freedom, the freedom that I attain to have, we're still gonna have this fucking conversation. Like I don't need to, excuse me, I don't need to bring up everybody all the time, but I'm going to cement this into my site and also on this video. Like I don't want to keep talking about the same fucking people, but I just wanted to tell you about my progress. So yeah, every single time it is different. Like I'm not going to talk to you about the same fucking thing unless um no, actually no, like I'm not gonna like I don't believe in any of my videos have literally been like the same fucking thing. Like I'm really just working on everything is just like a new moment, a new moment, a new moment. Like, oh, this is a new discovery, a new discovery, a new discovery. So this video right here is literally just collective information about my notes and what I've just yeah, it's insane. And hoovering. Hoovering is third party situations. So basically online it's just like, all right, I've had two people. I've had two interactions with hoovering. Hoovering is when people talk. When the source, a third party, normally my exes, have somebody speak for them to tell me exactly what it is that they're thinking, feeling, wanting, desiring, or about to do, in order to be in my life. And I'm just like, no, please get the fuck out of here. I don't want to know anything about anybody that wants to do something. If they want to do it, then they'll be man enough to actually show themselves to me. That's hoovering. That's a narcissistic trait. That's a narcissist activity. So I don't want anybody to hoover. I don't want the narcissist to hoover, which they're gonna do regardless. But I don't want to do that whole third party hoovering. Like, don't tell me about what um so and so is about to do, and when it comes to, oh, like this person wants to, like, contact or communicate with you, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If was a fifth, like, yo, this is just insane. No, tell me about somebody doing like these devilish deeds, these evildoers doing devilish deeds, but don't tell me about what somebody wants to do in terms of like acting right, because it's a fruitless endeavor. We'll all be waiting for the rest of our lives for that shit, and I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Like, and you guys have to think for yourselves too. Like a divine feminine, a divine masculine is not the kind of person that's going to wait for somebody to get their shit together. Why? Ah, so yeah, someone had mentioned also earlier about like a karmic loop, about not letting go from someone I haven't reached out to romantically in years. So, well, I kind of explain it. But it was just like, yo, like, oh, I haven't reached out to romantically. I reached out to them professionally because I was just like, look, like I know that you know what's going on. So why won't you, like, I'm humbling myself right now in order for you to help me out. And unfortunately, they're using me right now as a pawn to make it seem like, I still have feelings for him. But nigga, when was the last time we saw? Like, let's, like, real talk. When's the last time I reached out for you? You're still black. You're over here having to do a third party in order for me to unblock you, bitch, bitch, bitch. I have done you no wrong. Why? That's bad juju. That would come back to me. Obviously, everything that people are doing right now is literally just shit that's like, you guys like, hey, dislike me for no reason, I'm telling you. Okay, so no one is talking to me directly about being oppressed and the activities being performed in the background of my house to me. No one contacted the authorities yet, to my knowledge, or told me the truth. And I've only had so far people serve me bullshit, exploiting for me to be entertained by it. So That's that. Death threats. Death threats. I'm just like, are you like, okay? At this point in my life, like, are you kidding me? Like, oh, okay, well, it's death threats or the circumstances that you're getting now. Like, like the way how narcissists work is that they try to work you to death, or they will just like take you out as like, as hard and possible as possible. I'm just like, well, you know what? You're gonna get a fight from me. You're gonna get a fight from me because honestly, I'm telling you, I'm putting all your shit out there. Putting all your shit out there. Rock with it how you want to. Cry in the dark, cry in the corner. I don't believe any of your intentions when it comes to being a good person in which you are, because I'm not saying this shit. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it, therefore you're not a good person. Like you're fronting. You're fronting, especially if you are portraying yourself like this. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see. Being gang stalked, viewers have given a green light for us to be gang stalked, monitored by the government. I'm not saying again. I'm not the kind of person to say that all cops are bad. I'm not the kind of person that says like everybody in the government is bad. No, shit, fuck no. No, I'm not definitely not saying that. I'm just saying that there are bad people. There are bad people everywhere. There are bad people in every fucking group. There are bad people in every fucking situation. But in this in this circumstance, there are bad people that are literally allowing this shit to happen and sitting on their fucking hands and just being entertained by this shit. And I'm done. Fuck you. Fuck you, nasty ass, evil hearted people. Fuck you. And I know you, some of you guys don't care. You're just like, okay, well, whatever. Again, you're the kind of person that will bitch and moan when that shit comes to you. So when you're in a relationship and I don't know, you say something slick or something like that to your partner or whatever like that, and they hit you. It's just like, okay, you're the kind of person that's just like, okay, if you're comfortable with being spiteful or taking it too far, then you should be comfortable when that shit happens in your real life. You feel me? So if you have a spouse or something like that, or a friend, whatever, and you say some slick shit, and then they gossip and they betray you or something like that, or you flirt or you just talk, you're just like, oh, like you're so pretty and you just want to let's like take care of yourself or something like that, and somebody has insecurities and they decide to cheat on you, or I don't know, you have a child and that child happens to be a bully and unfortunately they bullied the wrong kid and that person's treating up at school. Like karma can come at you like that kind of shit. You feel me? So like be careful on what the fuck that you say, because I'm telling you, it can really wrap around and hit you in places where you don't like. It can get you or somebody that you love. So again, when you say that you are spiteful and that you like taking it too far and you're not the person that wants to be accountable, then maybe you should shut the fuck up when you are complaining and then not have to see your little fucking posts on social media, or anybody else have to see your fucking posts on social media about you complaining about your partner leaving you when you have a kid, or when you have a family, or like a divorce, or a loved one was lost because an escalation got too far. Like I'm that kind of person who would literally feel bad and sorry for you, because yes, I can feel that way, and I felt that way before I got oppressed. But it just seems very tone deaf in the situation where you're not being fucking accountable for your own fucking actions. You feel me? Like I don't like these people being like passives and flowers. I don't like these people being fucking unaccountable for their own fucking actions, because they are the ones that are saying these are the same people that would bitch and cry if those circumstances happen to them. I've seen it. I seriously fucking seen it. Why am I keep getting bees? Yeah, that's weird. I literally keep getting bees, like just randomly, and I have not gotten that at all. Like it had to be like literally this is the umpteenth time. Or maybe it's the same one. I don't know. But I just keep seeing like different bees come. That's weird. Um so yeah. Yeah, there's also the threats for mental institution or to be kidnapped. So I'm just like, yeah. I would be annoying then too. Like, I don't know where, like, honestly, it's just like I would be an annoying bitch anywhere I go. Like, yes. I'll be annoying and maybe even slightly entertaining, but I just know that regardless, there's literally going to be somebody who's going to have to come into the same type of, plight that I'm in. And again, this is when all hell is going to break loose, because this has, even if people step in and be like, oh no, we're going to change things, we're going to make things right. You could have made things right now. You could have made things right already, and yet, like, they're lying to you. They're going to just try to be more sneaky about it, so, and more selective about who the viewers are going to be. But it's just like, yeah, no, insane to the membrane. So I'm going to just be people's reminder. So this is why I'm just going to end this up right here. I am just going to be people's reminder. And I had posted this earlier on my other social media. I was just like, yo, I'm just going to be a reminder to people who have literally done me wrong, or continue to do, people who continue to do me wrong or try to pull one over me. I'm going to be a reminder that, like, this shit is not acceptable. Okay? I have boundaries. I have some really hard boundaries now. And when I see this shit, the third party hoovering, any of this gaslighting bullshit, I'm just like, no, we're not doing this. It doesn't mean that I don't need to be petty. Because again, I think that's also conducive to, like, either stalling the karma or what have not and all that jazz. And I'm just like, no, even if it doesn't, it's like, no, I just don't want any parts. The part of my justice doesn't mean that I have to act in the way how you act. You feel me? I don't want that. I want to do the things that I said that I was going to do, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm still going to school. Shout out to that. I just finished school. Thank God for the summer. I'm gonna have myself like a nice little a little break to just kind of get some of my bearings before I go back. But yeah, we're just praying, religion, praying when I want to, and just religion and just doing things in accordance. Goals, ambitions, wanting to learn certain things, give love to myself when I can, how I can, and share my love with the right kind of people. Things I was doing before I knew what I was what was going on with my life. Yeah, basically, this is the things that I want to. The things that I want to do are the things that are happening to me. The things that were happening to me in the past. This is some BS. You know what? Actually, I need some food. Yeah, I need some food. It's been a minute since I ate some, like, a good meal. So that's another reason why I'm just kind of like a little sleepy right now. Yeah, I am not just I want to, but I am doing the things that I want to do. But justice is needed. Justice is necessary, and justice is what I attain to have. So if people are just like, "Oh, she's not asking for help," no, bitch, I've made the moves. Oh, she's just not being ambitious. No, bitch, you know this. I have made the fucking moves. Like, stop trying to gaslight other people. Stop trying to gaslight me. Like, no, I've made effort. I've done things, and it is fucking exhausting. Like this, like, I don't know exactly where people have, like, stepped their foot into my fucking business before I had, like, put it out here. But it has been exhausting to have to deal with certain type of people who have been extremely manipulative in the background, and then coming out here to try to sicken me and steal from me and stuff like that. It is super exhausting, especially the energies. Like, that is entirely exhausting. People just, and yeah, I get up every day and I just go for exactly what I want. But I'm telling you, like, I've had it. I've had it. So know that you are not going to be talking to me in a certain type of way to think that you are entitled to my space. You're not. You are not entitled. You are not entitled to my fucking freedom and to my fucking self. Okay? Go fuck yourself. And I know that's probably going to piss your little your sensitive, weak ass off. But I mean, point to the part in my life where I'm supposed to give a fuck. All right, pastas and flowers. I hope that you have a nice rest of your weekend, and I'm about to go. I'm about to be out and just give me some food. Well, not about to be out, but I'm about to go about to go eat something, and yeah. But I just need to put this out here because I'm over it. Again, thank you to everyone that's been giving me some type of actually useful advice. The advice that I needed to know. Um, the advice that I needed to know in regards to like my health, safety, my finances. I appreciate you. And I'm avoiding people who are trying to tell me words to encourage resilience, but will not tell me about the fucking shit that's going on about my life when it comes to, this type of bullshit. Like, look, it's disgusting. Like, I see through it. I'm done. Okay. Also, the spiteful, no regrets taking it too far people. As always, go fuck yourself.